What's up, football fans? YouTube. We are back with Justin's Pro Football Scouting Analysis, carrying on with the 2020 NFL Mock Draft with selection number 64 in the second round. The last pick, the Seattle Seahawks, are now on the clock. And the pick is in Marlon Davidson, Auburn defensive lineman, 4.5 star. Let's get right into it with his chart, his bullet chart, and his speed is a 7. His agility is a 7. His feet are an 8. His power is an 8. A lot of green on his chart. His hands are an 8. His block shedding is a 7. His tackling is a 7. His pad level is a 7. IQ is a 7. His contact balance is also a 7. His eyes and his reading plays is a 7. His speed off the snap is also a 7. His polished pass rush moves are a 6. Needs to develop more. His pop contact is an 8. His big play is a 6, and his jump is a 6. Now into the organic write-up. He is 6'3", 278 pounds, big, tall, strong D lineman, classic tweener. Offers flexibility from a 3 tech to a 5 tech. He will stand up from time to time. They moved him around at Auburn, stood him up or his hands in the ground. He has violent hands, can stack and shed well, athletic and fast for his size, around the ball a lot. Seen Auburn use him standing up and hand in the ground like I just mentioned. Understands leverage and how to use against his opponent. Has some ability to get skinny in situations. Has a lot of power, but double teams seem to block him. He has trouble splitting double teams. Amazing quick feet, nimble for so big. Takes short, strong steps, not a lot of wasted movement. Able to turn his hips and flip them quick. Even though he's tight-hipped. He's a little tight-hipped, but he's able to turn his hips and a little bit, for his size. He plays the run well, balanced defensive lineman, keeps his eyes up and his head toward, he reads the play really well, keeps his eyes in the backfield. He's a high motor guy, plays with his hair on fire, can stunt and twist pretty well. Tackles good, finishes the tackle, stays low and drives through the ball carrier, squares him up real good, plays with great technique and mechanics. He needs to develop more polished pass rush moves at the next level. Learn how to string moves together. Once he does this, he'll be a force. Other than that, there's really not too big of a knock on Davidson. He's a great looking product. His chart checks out well with a bunch of green on it. He looks good. This is the write-up for Davidson. As always, like the video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.